In the Buddha's teachings, sincerity, forgiveness, and compassion are not religious labels or beliefs. They are qualities of the mind that directly determine suffering or peace. Buddhism is fundamentally pragmatic. It is concerned not with what one believes about God, but with how one thinks, speaks, and acts. 1. Belief is secondary. Intention is primary. The Buddha repeatedly avoided metaphysical debates about God, creation, or the soul. He taught that such views, whether theistic or atheistic, are irrelevant if they do not reduce suffering. What matters instead is intention, cittana. Is the mind sincere or deceptive? Is the heart forgiving or resentful? Are actions rooted in compassion or harm? From a Buddhist perspective, a sincere, compassionate atheist creates far better karma than a cruel or hypocritical believer. 2. Sincerity, truthfulness of mind and action. Sincerity in Buddhism means honesty in speech, right speech, alignment between thought, word, and deed, acting without hypocrisy or self-deception. A sincere person lives with integrity, which calms the mind and builds trust. Without sincerity, even religious practice becomes empty ritual. The Buddha warned that outward devotion without inner honesty deepens delusion rather than wisdom. 3. Forgiveness as liberation, not obligation. Forgiveness in Buddhism is not about excusing harm or forgetting injustice. It is about releasing hatred, which the Buddha called a poison that first burns the one who holds it. When forgiveness arises, the heart becomes lighter, the mind becomes clearer, suffering decreases. Forgiveness is practiced for one's own freedom, not to please others or uphold appearances. 4. Compassion as the foundation of peace. Compassion, karuna, is central to the Buddha's path. It is the direct response to recognizing impermanence, shared vulnerability, universal suffering. Compassion does not depend on belief systems. It arises naturally when wisdom sees that harming others ultimately harms oneself. The Buddha taught that compassion is not weakness, but the highest form of intelligence. 5. Human values over religious identity. The Buddha dismantled caste, status, race, and religious superiority. He taught that no one is pure by belief, no one is noble. By label, only actions define. Worth thus being theist or atheist is morally irrelevant if one's life is guided by sincerity instead of deceit, forgiveness instead of vengeance, compassion instead of cruelty. 6. Karma responds to qualities, not beliefs. Karma does not ask what you believe, it responds to how you live. A life grounded in sincerity, forgiveness, and compassion leads to inner peace, healthy relationships, clarity of mind, favorable karmic results. A life grounded in hatred, pride, or dishonesty, regardless of religious claims, leads to suffering. Core Buddhist insight from the Buddha's perspective. Truth is lived, not declared. Compassion is practiced, not preached. Freedom comes from the heart, not from belief. What matters is not what you call yourself, but how much suffering you reduce in yourself and others.